this Matrix. So I think that for NXP EVOS, the straight up strategy is to give Donut a good game and let him carry the rest of the team for this game.
Yeah, and it's not like H2 can't scale. It's a very front to back.
I
It's
agree.
simple to understand.
I agree.
And you have the Franco here on Renegade to scatter or even maybe serve up prey to the rest of Nexplay EVOS. So we'll see how Blacklist responds.
I just thought of something here. Circling Eagle plus the ultimate coming in from Franco. That's an
Yeah.
immediate lockdown on one person.
That's right.
If they get the backline of Blacklist International, that's no moving for 2 seconds straight.
5 seconds.
It's going to
till
be a
the
tough
enemy
one
reaches
because
the battlefield.
so far,
Smash them.
some of their parts, Nexplay EVOS has the trump cards.
Welcome
But
to Mobile
Blacklist,
Legends.
I'm sure they have something in store for us. This is going to be game one in this best of three. Blacklist International versus Nexplay EVOS. And it's Dexstar in the Rome.
Wow.
Okay.
Dexstar versus Renegade. The matchup of two people who seem to rest, but now active and he hooks a Kevin. That's
Yeah.
good, that's good.
Kevlar on the jungle emblem on the Paquito. This is not that expected, although jungle emblem has been like the meta. At least some of the junglers really opt to go for that. But with the Paquito, you don't have the cooldown, you don't have the movement speed as much as for the assassin emblem.
Yep,
Oh, wait a
H2
minute.
here looking low, gonna get blasted by Haji. He melts right there. Not much. The hook from Renegade is gonna do the help. First blood goes to Blacklist.
That's a lot of early game damage coming in from Blacklist International, and that definitely shocked H2 and the gang. NXPE, not only did they not expect that type of damage, but they weren't prepared to fight at all. The hook did land coming in from Renegade, but then again, as you said, it didn't do a lot of things, and now Kevlar's getting free reign over its jungle area.
See the reset though. But unfortunately, Reggie, you have to target to hook the jungle creep. But but then again, the time that he's spending, maybe that's the idea here for Renji. Not entirely sure if he is that good with the Franco. That is yet up to debate when the longer the game goes. But we'll see. Blacklist International, finally, after a lot of games, they are now leading in the early stage.
Wow. You know, when we think about the earlier games of Blacklist International Season 9, it's been kind of rare to see Blacklist International ahead, especially in the early game. Right now, it feels like they're refreshed a little bit, Haji!
Iron hook on the Haji. Underneath the turret, not enough. Burst coming in from Nexplay EVOS. H2O a little too late to the party. Close call.
Yeah, close call, and the flicker was burned as well for the side of Renegade here. You know, it sounds so weird. When you want to
Hitman with another hook. And there's the catch down bottom. Oh, have taken down by Donut. The Filipino sniper getting shown the hero he was made famous by. And this hurdle looking low, 1/5. Undying Fury. That's Kevlar taking the turtle here. Dexstar looking low as well. Haji with the circling eagle. Stole it away. IMU. They disengage.
Yep, and that's a nice steal coming in from Blacklist International. They had a more powerful retribution because of the jungle emblem, and they also had great positioning because of the circling eagle and the pressure that they exerted from IMU, from Haji. So definitely Blacklist International, they played that quite well and quite safe if you look at it.
And if you're looking at the Valentina now for Haji, there's a lot of good ultimates that you can actually take. For example, you can get the ultimate coming up from Renegade, the Bloody Hunt. You can also get the Circling Eagle, very solid when it comes to locking down opponents, and you also have the dash for initiation.
Yep, and how about round 2 down bottom?
no.
Lunan Blast hitting nobody. Oheb taken down a second time. Iron Hook misses just by an inch. Dexstar survives. Haji here to try and quell this 3-man coalition by Nexplay EVOS. Off-camera kill onto Sagitnu. That's a lethal Uranus. Edward, what are you doing?
I mean, Edward feeling it right now, but I gotta say that bot lane rotation coming in from NXPE, circling eagle to the Bloody Feast, that was just insanely good from NXPE. Made sure that Oheb couldn't do any micro outplays.
Yeah, you mentioned about that earlier, right? And there's no Purify whatsoever inside the Black. That was same set from that.
There's a hook on the Kevlar. And the Iron Hook serves them up a kill. Renegade is writing so many songs, he got them hooks.
Yeah, they got them hooks. I wonder if they can make bridges too, but you know, that's a different hero. Now NXPE, they might just land another Iron Hook here, but they're bringing in the show, and this is the next play way that we've been waiting for.
That's right.
The flashy NXPE.
They still are trailing against Blacklist International, but boy oh boy, if they land those hooks constantly, they are going to make it so difficult for Blacklist International to get out of the map in the mid game.
And now Sagitnu just feeling that Edward damage from that Ionic Edge. And now Edward is just showing Sagitnu that, hey man, I know you're a veteran, but this is me. I'm the Season 7 MVP.
I'm the world champion.
I'm a world champion.
That's crazy.
Oh, second turtle. So, Wolf, you think Kevier's Demon Slayer is paying its price now?
I think so. I mean, you see that the control of the turtles have been good in Caviar. I think that you place this more the objective side of things and compensate for your lack of CDR as well as penetration with items like Borax.
Another bloody hunt taking down the Lolita.
God.
As you were explaining, Nexplay EVOS is just on the next step already. They are down about 500 gold, but they're looking to make the difference. Down bottom, circling Eagle on the Oheb. Renegade using that recently reworked Iron Hook coming in. He's singing, man. Check it out on YouTube, his newest song. Haji trying to chase with that split. I am you. No, you are glue. And they disengage with the guiding winds.
My God, NXPE, the pressure that they're putting on gold lane is making Blacklist surrender that lane immediately. And now they're hoping that Edward pulls the pressure back on XP lane. And that's why that's the only reason that they're still holding on to this early game. But otherwise, Oheb is having a nightmare of a game. 0-3 to Donuts 4-0. And what was that damage coming in from Haji?
So much damage can get out of the Valentina as well as for Edward, and are able to take out the H2, the only struggling hero for NXP EVOS right now. By the way, NXP went for double roam. That's why I was surprised that they still had the conceal. But Renegade actually picked up the conceal boots with the rapid boots, and then El Piso goes for the favor on this the second roamer Matilda. So double roam for NXP EVOS, really allowing the side lanes to take over when it comes to the damage and the farm.
I think we're just waiting for H2 to actually scale up. And Aulos is that hero that's a fighter type that just needs those items. So 6 minutes, 30 seconds in, maybe not quite the timing just yet, but no hope is lost. Looking at the net worth, Blacklist keeping that safe 500, 1,000 gold ahead. So I guess that's one of the few things that the Demon Slayer will give you. But they're down on kills and they're down on control. Let's see. They're setting one up. There's going to be the flicker in and the bloody hunt. Going to blast it in the back line, sitting all of them into that nest, and they're going to be losing 2 so far. Donut shut down. That's a lot of gold going over to the Filipino sniper, showing them how it's done. That's a win for Blacklist.
Initially, that was a great play coming in from NXPE. Great conceal to the flicker, making sure that Kevlar couldn't move. And they also got, I feel like they did secure that turtle because of the Beatrix. But then again, Dexstar on his debut game in MPL S9, showing everybody why he's playing today. A 4-man ultimate with a Numenon's Blast changed the game for Blacklist. They got more kills, and that evened out the goal.
Great idea coming up from NXP EVOS. They let Blacklist International start the turtle, and when it's time for the retribution, they went in for the flicker and the ultimate coming out from Renegade. That really allowed NXP EVOS, so no matter what happens, they will get the turtle in a fight. Unfortunately, they flickered in forward against a Numenon Blast, and that might be their mistake in that particular clash. Surely they got the turtle, but they lost so much, and they gave back a recovery plan for OHEB.
4-man attack here. There's a Numenon Blast, answer to the circling Eagle. Renegade looking for one. That's going to be the bite down. Kevir doesn't. El Piso survives. Haji with the flicker forward. He doesn't let it happen. He survives, but only for a second longer. That's a pick off. El Piso down.
El Piso almost survived that encounter, but Haji with great positioning still able to put that one teeny beady bolt of damage to finish off El Piso. And now Renegade is looking. I feel like at this point, NXPE, they need to be able to land those hooks to be able to make a play.
I agree. But now for NXP EVOS, they if their hooks don't land, they still have a lot of insurance actually because they have the glue for a guaranteed initiation. You also have the circling eagle from El Piso. If they chain their stuns together and not fall into the trap of Dexstar, they do have the advantage when it comes to the team fights. But until then, Blacklist International, if they keep this Ube up, they're going to be taking it.
Edward picked off underneath his own turret. Dexstar charging up the Numenon Blast. Nobody home. It's still Renegade looking low. taken down by Kevier. First kill for the Blacklist jungler.
Look at the
split
clue.
by Sagitno. Undying Fury, he's online. H2 helps Donut get one kill. Paquito gets knocked out. So far, 2-for-1 victory. Nexplay EVOS walks away.
They have the chance to secure the Lord here. They still have enough damage, and it is a 3v4. And Donut alone, together with H2O, could definitely secure the first Lord of the game. It is a level 1 Lord, but NXPE, they could secure more turrets, and they could use some extra turrets, especially around this mid lane area.
It's all about the control now for the map for NXP EVOS because they went in for 2 initiators and they got the Lord for this. So what they can actually get from this is not the game-winning plays, but more places in the map, more real estate for NXP EVOS, like controlling this mid lane.
Oh, that almost landed on Oheb there. You know.
This is perilous for Donut. He's trying to catch people with the Wesker, but if it was Dexter or Haji who walked into that bush, could have melted.
Yeah. NXPE definitely playing with a certain edge right now. Blacklist, on the other hand, are playing quite cleanly. And we love to see this, despite Oheb not having the greatest of laning because of NXPE's aggression towards his lane. Haji is having one hell of a game here. 4-0-2 on this Valentina.
Oh, nice pull. Hook on to Dexter. And it's going to be a cascade of skills. Undying Fury set in. Numinum Blast the answer back. Dexter is getting grabbed by Sagitno. He falls one for none so far. And the Filipino sniper gets hooked in. Renegade is saying 2 for 1, 2 for none. Make that.
Sagitno
Nobody's
in.
fallen. Sagitno's still alive with a split. And Nexplay EVOS, they are 2 turrets deep. Down mid, they took one down bottom as well. They are converting through their minds.
Nobody expected them to cash in that Lord push that well. We thought that they were going to get like 1 kill, 2 kills, but they got a lot of turrets, a lot of gold back to their pockets, and now Blacklist International, they are forced to defend 3 inhibitor turrets. That is the last 3 turrets that they have for this game.
Oh, man, and Renegade really stepping up with this Franco. And he's really, those hooks are actually so impactful for NXP EVOS because it gives them bonus skills. But additionally, NXP EVOS are able to get a lot of turrets out of it. I think that they have secured at least 3 turrets out of that Lord push. And the crazy thing about it is that before that, they weren't even leading by a lot against Blacklist International. So really, this bonus skills that you get from the Iron Hook gives NXP the edge.
Yeah, it's a matter of zoning. It's a threat of activation. It's not even the fact that he gets anybody. It usually doesn't even lead to that. Oh,
Dexter.
Edward! Scary in the face of Donut, point blank. Putting up the Renner, switching it up. And yeah, I think it comes down to Dexter for Blacklist. You're right, Oami. He has to find those Numenon blasts. If he doesn't get 1 or at least 2, let's say 2 people, it is gonna fall apart.
Yeah, 2 is the minimum for Dexter here. He needs to be able to find at least. I feel like El Piso and Donut are the targets to hit. H2O is all right. Like you could that could be your 3rd target, but making sure that Donut and El Piso don't move in a fight, that's your priority. You want to make sure that their main damage dealer and their escape tool is not available. But it's gonna be extremely hard for Dexter to pull that off, especially with Renegade in front of him.
And for Blacklist International, the main problem is that they are not giving both Oheb and Kevier right amount of farm. It's actually Edward who's leading when it comes to the gold for this team.
Now Lord half HP here. Might just be the game-breaking fight.
Oh,
but
no.
NXPE, they reset it. Edward, he's gonna hold it.
Yeah, they're thinking something else. Undying Fury has already been spent here, so H2O.
Oh!
The pull out to Oheb! Another one! El Piso confirms the kill. Numenon Blast hitting 2, but it's Sagitno and Renegade, 2 of the toughest members of Nexplay EVOS. What positioning and what a Lord take for Nexplay.
The Hitman!
The Hitman!
The Hitman reborn!
The Hitman just made his mark
This
in
is-
this game.
So he used to play all these Paquitos, all these Chos. Now it's the perfect hero. He just needs 1.
The
The
Hitman!
perfect hero to actually catch Oheb.
Oh!
Sees an Iron Hook, and at that point, you know that NXP EVOS has got the advantage. How do you come back from this if you're Blacklist International? For the past 2 crucial team fights, NXP EVOS are able to shut down Oheb.
Conceal play, throwing out the Iron Hook. Lord smashes right into that inhibitor down bottom. It goes down. There's a wave up top by H2 and a wave in mid by the 4 other members of Nexplay EVOS. What's the wave clear here? It's difficult for Blacklist.
It's only Haji, and Haji 4-0-2, yet to die. Might just be pulling off a play here, and all their inhibitor turrets now down.
So
here we go.
with the split. Undying Undying Fury used right outside the base, trying to use it to clear waves, and that's what Haji stole. Sakito grabs onto Dexstar. Perilous situation for Nexplay EVOS. There's a lot of waves, a lot of resistance coming in from Blacklist. Renegade put to half health. Will they take down the Hitman? Guiding Winds out.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
That was I feel like a successful defense coming in from Blacklist International
Yes.
because they didn't lose the game. They
Yes.
didn't get their crystal destroyed.
Nobody died.
But they lost 3 inhibitors. And that's a mission successful as well for
Yeah.
NXPE.
You see how quick Franco is able to traverse the map from the base? That's because of the rapid boots as well as the passive right now. And he's back in action after recalling.
He's like Fanny at this point.
I am
This
Speed.
just reminds me of the
Ka-chow.
Fannies, right?
Yeah, ka-chow for Renegade.
You know, major throwback fight.
Oh.
So wait a minute.
Coming in,
Elpizo.
Elpizo, he finds one, it's Oheb. Undying Fury set in. That's a Matilda at half health. Edward in the back line trying to put on stacks. And there's a hook on to one. The grab. The split finds its target. Dexstar looking low in the back line. Donut
Hit me the
taken down.
donut.
That's a shutdown. Edward falls as well. 1 for 1 so far. It's a scramble. Haji, a little too far. He has been split up. Immortality pop here. Oh,
He's
lives.
alive. Oh my god, the micro coming in from Haji, 5-0-2. Despite Blacklist losing, he's holding a 90% kill participation rate and has been the leader for Blacklist International in this game.
Not just that, actually, a lot of the good that's happening for Blacklist is off the back of Haji. You mentioned he hasn't died just yet. The way he's playing this Valentina is poetry in motion. It's exactly what you need to do in this type of situation, but they need a little more oomph, as our analysts would say. Is that right, Wolf?
That's definitely
X
right.
factor.
Oh, they went in, all
That's
in,
the oomph.
conceal play. There's not enough of a finisher here. Numenon Blast keeping Renegade just honest and real quick. 16 minutes, 4K ahead. Blacklist is back on the board somewhat.
Yep.
It's very scary though because NXP are inching their way towards the Lord. Look at how fast they do it. They don't have conceal on Blacklist International. They don't have info. Look at how fast that was.
H2 is on, man. H2 is on. Sakito with a split. Haji's getting threatened here.
Oh,
Elpizo with the circling eagle, put down to a
Sakito.
fourth of his health with a grab.
Goodbye, Haji.
No more, a shutdown onto
the hook.
flawless one, and Edward gets bitten down. Uranus made like butter, melted right here. 2 free kills for Nexplay EVOS. Where do they go?
Didn't even need a knife. Melted like butter right in his hands, and now NXPE, they are ahead by 7,000 gold and might just go for the GG push here. It's up to Oheb and Kevger to push back the minions, but Renegade, he's looking for another hook. This might just be the final push.
Onto Kevier, and they're just going for the bait.